Tape, I'm being so badly abused. I'm being controlled. My mouth is being controlled. The things that come out of it, spit out of it without my very conscious manipulation of what's happening. My dog was just next to me. Peter Hawes was shown to me to my left hand side, pressing their lip against the outline of a person, and I was immediately abused by the sensation of the finger that I was being shown then press against this profile of a person, like a dark profile of a person. I was immediately being abused by the feeling of what they were doing on my own lips. It is evil. It is desperately evil.
This one is a double whammy. This is my scruffy aubergine lasagna. It is so good, cheesy, oozy, full of flavour. You're going to love it. Now, let me give you the swap outs, lovely people. Aubergines.
I cannot breathe. I've got excess respiratory fluid. My breathing is impaired. Suddenly, I've been started tortured at this time of day.
Fresh lasagna sheets. You could use the dried stuff. Just boil it, refresh it in cold water, throw it in. I know you love lasagna, and this one's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to take some of the pain away, some of the preparation away. No white sauce, no layering. So let's do this.
I'm being shown Pauline Thompson putting her fingers to her mouth to shush now.
I don't know why. Everyone in the Mediterranean is celebrating it, but I don't want it to be.
Dexter, why don't you sit on the end, darling? Good boy.
I want it to be creamy.
Sit down there. You can sit down the end. Look, Dexter, down there. You can slide down on my feet. Why don't you do that?
Nip off the ends.
For the tape, I'm being shown Pauline. I'm seeing things spit out my mouth that I don't even want to. I don't encode. Peter Hall, the minute the dog came up, the poor little dog came up to sit with me. Peter Hawes was immediately shown pressing the finger against the lips as they are now. It is unbearable. So I'm being shown them about 2 meters away from my body with an outline of somebody, presumably then me, and I'm being made to feel a finger on my lips. The finger I'm being shown, him pressing on the outline of this mirage, is absolutely unbearable. It is evil. It is timed in reality as well, so that when my dog comes to sit with me, I immediately flinch and he runs off. I'm being shown Peter Hawes around the top of my head now, and the finger was momentarily put on my lips as they were being put there. It is horrendous. I do not know this person. They are over 25 years estranged.
You can hear it begin to sort of dry fry. Push all the veggies to one side. Then go in with 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Then those fragrant flavours, the garlic, lemon and chilli, and about half the sage. As I push this around, there's sticky bits on the bottom that are like the concentrate. See that on the end of the spoon? It looks like rubbish, it looks like mess, but that is deep, deep, delicious flavour. Now we've fried, you can add the wet stuff. Squish up 2 tins of beautiful plum tomatoes and refill the cans with water. In it goes. And in the next 20 minutes, while that simmers and blips away beautifully,
It's just totally unmanageable
will come off and flavour that sauce.
on my own without the proper infrastructures, which is definitely not having to do anything in front of anyone.
And rub the remaining sage leaves with a little olive oil. And then when that bakes on top of the lasagna, it makes the most incredible, almost like savoury crisp. I haven't seasoned yet.
For the tape, I'm being given sensations over my face, over my lips. I've been told horrendous things all night long. My head is killing me.
All over the place. Have a little look. Whatever you use, 80 grams of each will do. So let's turn the heat off now.
I cannot breathe. I'm having to pound my chest. I'm being shown a lot of Peter Hawes. I'm even being shown Peter Hawes. This is disgusting. I'm being shown Peter Hawes at the moment without naked below the waist, and I'm being shown their dick, penis, whatever you want to call it. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. He is a stranger. I'm sure Robert's done this to me.
I said it was scruffy, right? And it's going to be scruffy. So almonds on top. Last but not least, those oil.
I don't believe he has, but I'm sure the content is because of Robert Perino.
200 degrees Celsius.
I couldn't imagine anyone else imagine me seeing Peter Hawes as complete stranger's dick. It's disgusting.
Let's have a look. Come on! Look at that. Oh, beautiful. It's gone gnarly, it's blipping away, it smells absolutely incredible. And it will work a treat with a bit of salad. Right, here we go. So get in there with a nice big wodge. Oh my lord, it's amazing. I think it's a really fun alternative to your regular lasagna. Glass of wine, bit of salad, nice company, happy days. So the next recipe I'm going to share with you is a beautiful dish called hungover noodles. Come on! And I wrote this recipe quite a long time ago, but it's the kind of dish that makes you feel comforted, feel kind of just cozy and lovely, and I love it. And I seem to find with my family as well that you can get rid of loads of the good stuff.
For the tape, I'm being given that kind of thing. I'm being told, don't go there. I'm being sort of pointed in the direction of North Kensington. I've got pain, searing pain through my head. I'm not going anywhere. I've got loads of paper, which I should still do. I'm being breathed at. It's unbearable. It's really fucking sick. I can't breathe. It's horrendous. I keep getting excess respiratory fluid simultaneously. Just as I'm about to try and go to sleep, I'm being mouthed at like that. It's horrendous. The pain on top of my head is horrendous. I'm being told to get the police about everything you own by Margaret Medina's persona. I'm not going to do anything today because in order to get the police, which we already did in October or November, you have to be able to know what you're telling them, and I don't have that all written up still. So there's no good in me getting the police without a written statement. For the table, I've got excess respiratory fluid and I'm being heckled, teased, I don't know what you want to call it, by the personas of Peter, Margaret Medina, and Pauline Thompson. Robert as well. I'm being gulped out. I'm being told to get this, get that. I won't do anything because I'm being tortured at least 80% of the time, as well as in my sleep. I've got excess respiratory fluid crackling in my ears, horrendous pain. So I'm being tortured by Peter Hawes's persona. This has just become incredibly painful and unbearable again. I've got excess respiratory fluid, which is making me gulp a lot, and crackling in my ear holes to come to go alongside that.
We want this veg alive, if anything, slightly undercooked.
I'm begging God to stop me being in pain. I'm being shown Peter Hawes's persona, I'm being shown Peter Hawes's image, I'm being shown Peter Hawes's face. This is disgusting. The guy is a stranger. It is a complete gaslighting idea. The premise is gaslighting. I'm now being shown him continuously putting fingers to his mouth. It is horrendous. It's unbearable abuse. It's sick. Somebody's mind has created this and they are very, very sick.
Now when these eggs hit the pan, they're going to hate it, and they're going to bubble up, they're going to fluff up, and they're going to get crispy. But for this particular noodle dish, perfect. Add a handful of mange too to the noodles for a quick blanch. Then take the eggs off the heat. Drain those crunchy, noodly veggies.
Well, someone's creating the content.
Right in the heart of that bowl of dressing.
With Robert dancing around Facebook saying, this is what happened, this is what happened.
That's it. That's the whole thing done. Just look at it. It's a fun dish to make. Then portion it up. Not forgetting those crispy fried eggs.
I'm being told, do you know what I did?
Chili sauce. Don't be shy.
Being shown Pauline Thompson's image and being sent by Hannah Bruce's persona. I cannot breathe. It's horrendous. It's like everything in my mouth contracting and me pulling the fluid through my teeth. I'm being shown Peter Hawes's persona both in front of me and up close next to my left ear. It is unbearable for the tape. It is completely unbearable.
When they go frozen and hard,
It's unbearable. I've got all this excess respiratory fluid. Don't even know if it's excess of my throat contracting. I've got so much pain suddenly being induced through my body. It's horrendous.
Oh man, I'm in heaven. It won't break the bank. It's on the table in minutes, and it's very tasty.
I'm being mouthed up.
It's kind of quite a little corner.
At this, I'm being tried to get the police next door.
Get it in the goal. Make you feel a bit better. If you're feeling a bit down, you might have a little naughty hangover. This will pick you up. Don't you worry about that.